what we were supposed to be talking about before I derailed you.
No,
We derailed each other.
all right. So, I mean, Bioshock is a you ask anyone who plays games, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've heard of Bioshock."
They would have heard of it, yeah.
I think the series in general has become kind of like a big deal, don't you?
I'm surprised they haven't made like a fourth one yet.
I'm very surprised with that too. I want to say survival horror for the most part. Maybe not so much Infinite.
Infinite, not so much. Two, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So let's go into the first Bioshock. So this came out in 07, didn't it?
Yes, so 7, yes.
And I guess it's like there's like a plane crash at the start, and you're like the only survivor.
Yeah, basically, you start off, you're on a plane, and then suddenly it just crashes. And you're next to like a lighthouse,
Yep, that's correct.
essentially. And you go to it, you sort of follow down into it, and you discover, well, you go into like an elevator or like one of those, whatever it was, and when you discover Rapture for the first time.
Yeah, and so Rapture is like a underwater city, and it's like all, I guess you could say, like torn apart from like a...
Under the sea. I'm so sorry too.
So Bioshock 2.
Yes.
Released
Bioshock 2 is
in 2010? That's correct, isn't it?
roughly 2010, yeah.
Yep. It wasn't as well received, would you say?
No, I think that's kind of Bioshock 2 as well. It might be. I think it's more just Bioshock 1 was just such a success. Let's be honest.
It's like lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
So Bioshock 2 is the sequel or follow-up to the first Bioshock. And I guess it's set 8 years after Bioshock 1, or the original Bioshock, and you play as like a big daddy trying to get back a little sister. What's her name again?
Eleanor, I think.
Eleanor, that's right. And yeah, essentially, the antagonist's trying to put the memories of like the Rapture citizens into her to create like a leader. And you know, they send like splicers and not little sisters. What am I thinking of?
Big Sisters.
Big sisters. Thank you. They send those to try and like, I guess, fight against you.
Yeah, essentially, I think you're a prototype Big Daddy, right? You're like
that's right.
like I forgot what you called it. Was it like Alpha or something, or Sigma? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question, dude.
And you were bonded to Eleanor for some reason. I don't know why. I think to her specifically, and I think the main villain antagonist, Sophia Lamb, I think her name was.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah.
Essentially, get you to shoot yourself in the head,
Yeah, that's right.
and then that's when you wake up years later. Because, and spoiler, this is my favorite one. Yeah, Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So, basically, the plot, it starts off with a note that he's on a boat rowing towards something. And he's pretty much got a note that says, "Bring us the girl, wipe away your debt." That's all you know. You'll find out later why that is, but for now, that's all you know. He's looking at this card, and he arrives at this eerily similar looking White House. You think, oh, it's gonna be underwater again, and then no, you actually walk in, you go up this time, not down, which is weird, and you sit on something, like a seat or something, was it?
It was a seat, yeah.
Yeah, a seat, and as you would say, Jordan, it goes the complete fucking opposite way, to the sky.
Yep.
You go into the sky and you discover this floating city called Columbia, city in the clouds, and it was actually really cool.
It was very different, like compared to what we were used to for Bioshock.
Yep.
Let's rank all three of them, shall we?
Yes.
Did you want to do your ranking first? So did you want to go? How do you want to do it? Best to worst or worst to best?
I'll go best to worst.
Best to worst. Okay. Yep. Let's do best to worst. Who wants to go first? You want to go first?
I'll go first, yeah.
All right, man.
No shock here. Bioshock Infinite, my favorite.
So Bioshock Infinite is your favorite. So
Yep.
That's number one.
That's number one. I don't know why I like it more than one. I really enjoyed that sort of big open in the sky sort of atmosphere more. And I just like the characters, Booker, DeWitt, and Elizabeth. Oh,
Yeah, and like the graphics, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous graphics.
they are.
Yeah.
And swinging along that skyline. Oh, you gotta play it just to experience it.
Yeah. I feel like
I would.
I just had
You
more
feel
fun
it?
with this one, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wish they just had a little bit more of it in there.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then are we doing this one at a time or just going through all three?
Go one at a time.
There's my second favorite one is Bioshock 1.
Okay. So Bioshock 1. So that's number 2 on your list.
Yep. Pretty much, it would have been my favorite, but there's something about Infinite that I just really liked. That's all there was.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if Infinite wasn't out, Bioshock would be obviously the first.
Oh, yeah, obviously the first, like the plot twist to this day was just like, oh my god, one of the best plot twists in the game.
Plot twist, atmosphere, everything.
Atmosphere,
The mystery.
mystery to it, yeah, and like you said, that sort of tense atmosphere. It wasn't scary like zombies or like jump scary sort of scare. It was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like you said, claustrophobic, dark,
Just tense.
very intense.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Bioshock 2. Like I said, it's not the worst thing. It's not the most absolute dog shit game I've ever played.
So Bioshock 2, that is Steven's number 3 pick.
That is number 3. At the end of the day, I have to put it on the bottom. Like I said, it's not the worst thing out there. It has its good parts, but for me, the story was like, I really didn't give a shit. Gameplay kind of felt the same as number 1 with a few little extra things added on top.
Yeah.
DLC though, good stuff.
Hell yeah. Nice. Very nice. That's kind of awkward, dude. That's my list as well.
Yeah, kind of hard to. I think like for most people, this it would be the same. Maybe Infinite and 1 is swapped around.
Yeah. So that's the thing. At first, I like just for people watching who, I don't know, just paying attention. So Steven's list was best to worst. So it was Bioshock Infinite for his best.
Mm-hmm.
The first Bioshock at second place, and then Bioshock 2 at third place. And spoiler alert, no surprises here, that is my list as well. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off here.
No. I was just about to say, like, you can sort of tell it's Jordan's favorite because he's got the only Bioshock figure he has is the Songbird.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of making me want to get a Songbird as well.
Oh, dude, you should. Although I want to find myself a Big Daddy. That sounds so bad out of context. No.
Gonna clip that and put that on your Tinder profile.
Fuck yeah, I will.